Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Yeah! What a mess! Just having fun, loving life. Look at that beaut. Look like Russell Brand right now. Right, hang on, let's get back on track. Pretend like this never happened, alright? But just saying, you've got to do something outrageous for 2017. So, I'm not actually being lazy in my dressing gown. I've actually got my gym clothes on, you know, what? But it's freezing in this house, so I've got to get ready. Got to get nice and warm. Right, I'm going to try and make this short and sweet, because I know that I talk way too much. I've written, look, all this here. I done this a little while ago, but I need to do the video today. Should have been up tomorrow, so yesterday. This is my reflection for 2016. Now, I have gone through the absolute and utmost shittest time of my whole fucking life in 2016. On the other hand, controversially, I've had some of the best moments of my life. So 2016, mate, you got me going up and down, you know what I'm saying? Right, I want to get the downs out of the way first, because it's better to get the bad shit out of your chest. So, my crap times of 2016 was, I had my first breakup from a relationship. So that was my first relationship, and I was with the person for about 3 years. Absolutely horrible time that I went through last year. You know, I lost someone, and obviously, I lost someone who I loved at the time. So that happened. That was my first experience of a breakup, and I recommend you don't go through them. Keep your loved ones close. Anyway, okay. I was diagnosed with my body dysmorphia. I mean, some could say that was a good thing, because I was diagnosed with it and it's like, you know, relief off my chest and everything. But actually, the body dysmorphia in itself last year got to a really, really bad point, and things got out of control. So that was absolutely horrendous, and it's still going on to this day. And then due to body dysmorphia, things got out of control with my eating. I got a really bad relationship with food. I started to binge eat food within you know, a short amount of time, and then try and be sick. So that potentially could have been an eating disorder. But I've nipped the nail in the bud there, because I don't know how, I've tried to stop it as much as I can, because and also that led to me putting on 2 stone, and putting on 2 stone with body dysmorphia, fuck me, like, literally, that is not healthy. That screwed my head up. Putting on all this weight, like, it's just, okay. And then obviously I've had a lot of negative thoughts this year. All the bad ones, you know, sad, angry, bitter, jealousy, whatever. I've experienced them all last year. And also, I had a tiny bit of anxiety last year, and I haven't had anxiety in quite a long time, but I had to experience a tiny bit, so that's bad. And then I think the last one, one thing bloody hell, I received a few negative comments last year about my personality. Obviously, if you know me, I'm a bit like outgoing, I'm a bit like Fruit Loop. I'm a Fruit Loop. You know, act wild, like, that's my personality, and I don't want that to change. Some people don't like it. It could be a little bit like Marmite. But I've had a few comments last year, like, people just saying to me, like, things that upset me. Okay, let's go on the upside, because I've had some fucking awesome times. I've got a whole bloody list. Look, this is only the bad part. This is the good part. I'm just going to go through them quickly. But I have done so much this year. I sort of took last year for granted. But now I've written it all down. I've done a hell of a lot, and I should be so happy with that. I mean, you know, some people write out their list of goals and they don't even get to achieve them. This is like my book for me, but I have my bucket list for 2016 there, and look how many ticks I have. I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got so many that I did tick. That's what I'm trying to say. But now I've got another bucket list for 2017. So, up to me. I won an award for my charity that I volunteer for, called the Children's Society, and that award was like, it's a star award because I helped care for my mum. You know, I had good health this year. I haven't had good you know, mental health. Like, my mental health has been like, but my actual physical health has been, it's been pretty good, you know. Well done, body, for doing me so well this year, because so many people take that for granted. I mean, this really resonated with me when I was talking to my brother about it. You only really appreciate how well your body treats you and works for you until you're ill. Isn't that right? You go and think about that. Okay, I bought my first car, and that was massive for me because I kept putting it on and off for so long. So yeah, I bought my first car and I saved for it and I paid for it myself, and it's a beauty. I got a little Mini. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know if to leave that on because that's like my top 5. Should I do a top 5? Okay, I don't know. Right, this was the highlights of my year. Oh my god. My brother getting married to his wife. My brother getting married this year, and I was a bridesmaid and I was the best man. That was like, nothing could top that this year. That is my heart last year. That is the highlight. Absolutely amazing day. Like, everyone was so happy. No one even cared. Just had such a good time. I done a speech in front of everybody. I saw my brother get married to a beautiful lady who we love. Yeah. And I acted a little bit silly and done a song at the end, but, you know, that's just good part of the fun. Right. I've done work experience for the Children's Society in the HQ in London. In the media department, I worked there for 2 days. So that was a fantastic opportunity. Really good to go to another sort of workplace to see the environment and everything. I completed my apprenticeship. I didn't think about that one until I was like writing all these down. I completed my business admin apprenticeship that I've been working on for a year. So yeah, passed that. My good friend Ollie, he was cheering me up and he surprised me and he took me to go and see The Lion King, which was amazing. So thanks, Ollie. Such a good friend, and I had a great time. Love you, Ollie. Right. I went to go and see my friend at university. I mean, not everyone can go and do that. I absolutely miss my friend at uni, Catherine, and went to go and see her, and it like proper picked me up. It was so nice to go and see her. I got a side job. I just can't believe how much I've done. I've got a side job now. I you know, being single, I've got all this time to myself to do whatever I want, and I've got cold, sorry. And yeah, so now depends, it's rota based, but sometimes on a Saturday I work. I'm on a tour guide for the Only Ways Essex, and a lot of people do judge that, but it's really great fun. I meet so many people and it pushed me out of my comfort zone. I have to speak in front of a minibus of like 30 people, take them around and, you know, do all that, so it's really, really good. I had my first girls' holiday. In previous years I sort of put girls' holidays off for some reason, but this year I was like, nah, fuck it, let's go on a girls' holiday, and it was a spur of the moment thing, so I went with my friends. That was a good experience. Had my first night out in London. I'd never been to London to go on a night out before. Some people, you know, I know so many people go to London on a weekly basis and go out for a drink. It's not a big deal, but for me it was. I'd never been, so I took that off the list. I went to the Comedy Club in London for the first time. My brother and sister-in-law paid for my voucher and I went there and we had a really good time, so that was great. I worked at the V Festival for the Children's Society, so that was volunteer as well. It's like unpaid work. I get a lot of satisfaction from doing unpaid work, especially with all this spare time. I absolutely love to help others. Like, so doing that was a really good experience. I mean, not everyone can do that, so I'm so fortunate to be able to go to a bloody really massive music festival in the UK. You know, I got to go in the buggies behind the scenes and everything. So basically, I was in the welfare tent, and anyone who'd had too much drink or drugs, they went to the St John's ambulance, was make sure they're not going to die. And then we had to look after them, so still people would be completely out of it or having, you know, the side effects and everything. And we'd have to look after them, clean. Like, there was a young boy who I had to clean. He was very unwell. Like, he was sick everywhere, weed everywhere. You know, we have to look after these people. It's really, I know that parents would be grateful for that, because if your child's going to a festival, you want to know that they're going to be safe somewhere. So, that was such a good job, and I can't wait to do it this year. Woo! Okay, I got my eyebrows tattooed. So last year I had quite a lot of fuck it moments where I was just like, impulse, I'm going to do it because I can. So I got my eyebrows tattooed on. I don't know if you can see that. So I have hair still, look, it's all hair. But that part from like here to there is tattooed on because I didn't have very thick eyebrows. One of my favourite things to do, my hobbies, is go to concerts. And obviously I counted how many I went to last year, and I went to 7 concerts last year. So that was like amazing. Amazing. And this year I intend to go to a concert once every month. Done a road trip to Brighton with my friend Louise, which was so much fun. Like, me and Louise had such a good time together. Yeah, we just had a crazy little weekend there. We stayed overnight at Airbnb. I didn't drive at that point, so I was lucky enough that Louise was to drive us up there. Another good thing is I've been taking positive action last year. So I've got my personal trainer, Nathan, who's just been an absolute rock for me last year. I probably don't say it to him that much, but literally, I have a lot to thank him for, because I don't know, like, he's my personal trainer, but it's on a different sort of level, because obviously not all people are doing it for the mental aspects, where some people are doing the PT to obviously get physically in shape and stuff, but for me it's very, very much like mentally, and the benefits of being physical will hopefully help my mental state, if that makes sense. It's so confusing, but I literally have everything to thank to Nathan. He's been absolutely amazing, because imagine trying to work with someone who is mentally like struggling. It must be really hard for him to work with a client like me. I'm a pain in the fucking ass, aren't I, Nathan? Fucking cunt. If he watches this, he'll know what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm not calling him a C. And I'm not using that word. Sorry, if any family are watching that, sorry. Anyway, and also, I went to a no, I didn't. I went to a burlesque show. I love burlesque. I love sexy females. So I love watching ladies dress up in the outfits and be all like, you know, promiscuous. I love all that. So I went to go and see them for the first time this year, and I was like, it's just too hot in this room for me. Whew! Okay. I went to my first networking event. So that was brilliant. That was really good fun. I've never been to one before. I went with my brother. Okay. I bought and read many books this last year, but I'm a very, very, very slow reader. I find it really hard to read quickly and take it in. I have to do like annotations, and sometimes I have to even go back. I just don't take it in very quickly, so I find it really hard to read books, like a lot. I have to take it slow. Anyway, I started my blog this year, and this is thank you to Gabriel Beckett. Well, I always wanted to do a blog, but he, you know, spoke to Gabriel, and he told me that I should, you know, video and things like that, and I probably wouldn't have done that unless he said. I've always been interested in it, but he sort of kicked me up the arse, and like, it took me flying. So thanks, Gabs. And then also, just thank you to all my loved ones out there. Thank you. I've got my mummy, I've got my doggy, I've got my brother and my sister-in-law, and then we've come together as two families. So yeah, I've got all them to thanks for. And there's loads of other things, but that was all of it. And this is like 15 minutes long, so I'm going to go. But I'll tag all the people in this that have been amazing this year. Love you all. Thank you so, so much. I love you. Marry me. No. No, thank you very much, guys. And I've got lots more stuff to post. So I'll see you soon.